Now we're going to come out and meet Corey Hope. And let's see which Japan is going to send out here at 74. They had listed Masayuki Amano. I'm guessing we're going to stay there.
You know, over on the other mat with Bissick, I think Bissick won all 4 of his matches today, if I'm not mistaken.
So far, yeah, absolutely. Out of Chaska, Minnesota.
That's great. Bissick's another guy that's a very tough kid, great cardiovascular conditioning. He's just got to get more matches, international matches, and he has some great potential.
Well, he's been a training partner. He was a training partner at the World Championships this past year.
Yep.
For Chaz Betts.
So he got a peek at it, the Worlds.
Well, that's what Adam Wheeler was a training partner in Baku, and then places 3rd in the Olympics the next year. So
yeah.
How important is that training partner scenario to our feeder programs, essentially?
The training program up in Northern?
No, the training partners at the Olympic Championships.
The training partners. Well, it's important for our world team members that they have someone there that can work out with them and somebody they feel comfortable with, but that'll push them. So that's a good thing. But at the same time, it gives a younger guy that has never been to the Worlds a chance to view it, look at it, be there, feel it, and that helps when they make their first team. It's not like all brand new to them.
Definitely helped a guy like Adam Wheeler, who was Justin Reese's training partner in Baku, and then ends up beating Reese for the Olympic spot.
Yeah, I mean, you could name a bunch of people. Joe Warren.
Spencer Mango was a training partner. Jake Fisher's been a training partner. Fisher's been around for a while. He's a guy that, I guess, dependent or not, what Harry Lester's going to do. Could him and Bissick are going to be the battlers at 74. They're both Northern guys.
Yeah.
40 seconds to go here in this first period, so we're about 8 seconds now from parterre with Amano of Japan and Corey Hope. Again, this is a very young USOEC team we've got here. A lot of first and second year guys right out of high school. Basically rebuilding, not necessarily rebuilding, but reloading as best they can. So these are the guys you're going to see on the ladder within a year or two, really making an impact, making a run for 2012.
Oh, yeah, and Dennis Hall and Willie Madison, I feel they're doing a very good job up at Northern. I'm very
Did you almost say Willie Gadsden?
I did. I almost say Willie Gadsden, who's a great friend of mine.
He's got a pretty tough kid, too.
Yeah.
Have you tried to talk him into Greco?
Willie Gadsden?
No, his kid.
Oh, his kid. I hope he does wrestle Greco. I've talked to him a little bit, actually.
A 1-0 lead for Masayuki Amano of Japan over Corey Hope. Only thing we got on Hope is he's from Carroll Stream, Illinois. 5th at Fila Juniors and 4th at University Nationals.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. Him and his brother, very hard workers. Always doing everything they can to be in better shape and to improve.
Well, Steve, as far as we're going to talk probably post-Schultz, and those of you watching are going to get updates weekly from our national coaching staffs in both women's and men's freestyle as well as Greco-Roman. That's something we're going to institute. Weekly video features, Q&As, things of that nature. Phrase you haven't had to brace for it yet, although we've already had Zeke do one thing with his State of the Freestyle program. Of course, I know you've got some ideas what things you want to do and educate the folks on Greco-Roman. So
sure. That's
one thing we are looking forward to do more of is inform you guys, the fans out there, on what's going on with our national teams. And Steve, you're probably one of the national team coaches I see in the office more than anybody else when you're not in Russia. So my first month in the office, I was like, where'd Steve go? Oh, he's in Russia.
Yeah. It's we appreciate everybody's support in Greco. We know we're a country that does collegiate style and folk style and a lot of freestyle. But we have a lot of great potential in Greco in this country, and I just encourage coaches around the country to, if they see a good Greco guy, a good upper body wrestler,
or a good hand fighter, we've talked to Sean and Dan Chandler about that. It's a lot of the parents, and you see a lot of people say, what are the differences in styles, maybe from an MMA standpoint, and there's so much misinformation. Well, Greco's mostly is all about throws. No, it's not. It's wrestling.
It's about pummeling and fighting and hand fighting. And
getting in close spaces and winning a short battle, short offense.
I mean, you look at Sammy Henson. Sammy Henson. Sam Hazewinkle and Tian Ware, I think just recently they gave some good accolades to Greco.
Yeah, nobody wants to tie up with Sam Hazewinkle.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to tie up with him.
Both wrestling freestyle, both made the World Cup team in freestyle last couple weeks ago when they had to try out. And I didn't read or hear the interview, but I heard that they talked about their Greco experiences really helped them in freestyle. So even if you don't wrestle Greco,
I think Tian got tired of not touching the legs, and I know Hazewinkle with the 4-time All-American at Oklahoma was a guy that really liked to shoot the legs too. But won a Greco national title while he was in college. Had those great battles with Lindsey Durlacher.
Yeah, he's a world champion in the Greco University Worlds. I think it was University Worlds.
You would know better than I.
Yeah. Won the world title in Greco. I mean, I'm very sad that he
tight gut by Hope.
Freestyle, but
Willie Madison really liking the lock. It's a trapped arm gut here, Steve, I think, from the angle. Yes, it is. Kenny horse him over. He's got 19 seconds. They won't stop it because it's scoreless. Hope has got the arm trap, really just needs to drive it. What's he need to do here, Steve?
He's got to drive his legs. He's got to use his legs. And
this is an opportunity he really can't pass up.
He's got to explode.
One step at a time, right?
Yeah.
Step 1, lock it up. Step 2, turn. So good learning experience there, even though he did lose the match for Corey Hope. And I guess that's all we can kind of look for a lot of these kids right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, these kids that are from the